Out here again in the wooded area, and this time I brought my Fisher F19. Not sure if it's going to do any better than I've done with the other machines, but it's nice to get it out here, give it a quick run. I'm not sure if this large Hunter coil is right for this. I also brought the stock coil with me, but this is only going to be another one of my lunchtime hunt videos. I'm really not going to have time to do a lot of coil changes. So if I don't find anything, you won't be seeing this video. Or if I only find a little bit, you'll only be seeing little bits and pieces. But if I find some things that are interesting and some interesting signals, and I will probably post it no matter what. This is I'm sort of digging, not everything, but darn near everything here. Hopes I can find something marvelous instead of a pull tab, square tab, basically. But I'll be pulling a lot of junk, so we'll see. Hopefully there'll be a pot of gold, or a ring-sized pot of gold somewhere around here. I've had pretty good luck going up the edge of this area. At least if you call hunts clad, called feels a little large, but with that number you got to check it. And it actually might be something. Maybe a quarter, or some high conductivity trash, or maybe even some silver. Or a rusty bottle cap. Great. At least it's a target worth digging. Here we go. In difficult areas, along with, of course, the DS and the AT Pro, this is among my top tier of detectors. In tough areas, see, it's pretty high, but you see how broken up it is. Let's see if I can dig up what's probably going to be a rusty piece of metal, but it could be something else. Something could be masking part of it. Well, this is very tiny. It can't be good. I was right. A little rusty piece of metal. See, I had a couple of high signals, but it's very choppy. So there's a little doubt it's going to be a rusty piece of metal. But I've got some targets I called optional. And I usually dig those based on whether or not it fits within a certain size. With the AT Pro, and to some degree with this one, anything in the 70 range usually falls in there. It better be the right size, shape, and depth, or I'll keep moving category. That's That's a pretty stable sound. So it could be a coin. Ah, there we go. See what we got here. Penny. Yep, that's a penny. Anything else? Anything else there? Nope, just a penny. 83, about a penny on the Fisher. And another one in the 83 range. Well, there it is. I can see it. Didn't even have to dig for it. Looks like it's going to be another penny. Yep. Some of the kids I see around here had a little penny spill there. Yeah, at least I'm getting a few signals. Ah, boy, that sounds like it could be another penny. Should be right on top of it. And there it is. Come on, be a dime, be a dime. It's a dime. Cool. Now see, I love this machine because it's very sensitive. And may have one of the most accurate VDI on the market. That's in a 60. That's in the junk range, but could be almost anything. Could be a ring or anything else. Likely junk, but I'm just doing this little there it is. Crumpled up piece of can slaw. I might ask for a little money from the park department for all this trash I'm picking up, or have picked up here. Now, that's part of the public service of being a detectorist. I know we only really pluck up the stuff that's easy to reach if it's deep and large. But if it's deep and large, we would destroy the ground too much. So it's better to leave it there. Okay, this is a little area here. Where I can't believe I haven't found much. Well, I found a little bit of clad here, so it's more than I can say of many of the areas. My gain was about midway. That's not good. It's about 4 inches, so it should be within range of my pin pointer. Love my TRX for this reason. So I'm not sure that this is going to be anything at all, but we'll see if I can. Unfortunately, this digger I've got is not great for digging plugs. I'm going to have to get another. Should have brought my Predator too. Let's see. Pull tab. Fortunately, I'm in a wooded area, so basically The ground is in not great condition anyway, and there's a lot of leaves around, so I dare you to tell the difference between that and 90% of this other area here. This one's jumping 20, 30 points. Unless this thing is sitting on the surface, I got no plans to dig this. See how big it is? Piece of rusty metal. In any case, nothing I'm looking for is that size. Boy, that's a good sound. See how big that is? That is a big piece of foil or something here. Or something right on the surface. Doesn't feel large. So just in case I'm wrong, I gotta dig it. There it is, a piece of foil. Okay. Once again, love digging in the wooded areas. Press down. Sweep a little dirt. Sweep a little nothing right here. The park department will not be upset. I found a little, very little tiny Queen Elizabeth II charm in this part of the woods. Not an ordinary find in Texas. The expanded portion of the kingdom in Canada is considerably north of us, so even Canadian money is very unusual to find here. Though I have found a piece or two. Let me see here. There it is. Piece of foil. Okay. I emptied my bag here earlier. It was getting pretty packed with garbage from the last few bits of hunts, so I had to do a pre-hunt unload. Low 70s there. So I can pretty much guarantee this is probably not going to be much, but there's always a chance. There it is. There it is. Hey! A great whiz bang, different color square tab. So far, big 12 cents. Hey, what's going on, Tom? Friend of mine walks his dogs out here. I don't know if he was a friend, but I see him at the park all the time, so now he is. I probably involuntarily give him that title. I've been in here with a few machines. I'm not sure how much I've been in here with the Deus. Maybe once, maybe once or twice. And I have found a few coins, but most of them have been on the edge. I found one in the central part of this wooded area. Yep, there's a classic side of more thick foil. There's an outside chance it could be a zinc penny. Either way, the result's about the same. There I go, I feel it, I think. Deep can. Yep. Ah, Lord. Not the best of days. One good thing about this hobby, though, you're one swing away from a piece of gold. So that hope has got us all still swinging. Or silver. See, it's too big. See, I got this zigzag rule. If I can zigzag, zig or zag, zigzag, then it's too big. This is much too big too. I'll just test it. Feels like it's very near the surface. Sounds like it. Now it sounded near the surface. Now it doesn't sound that close with my pin pointer. So it's gonna be a deep piece of junk. There it is. Here's the zigzag. See that? Zigzag. Zigzag, zig. Way too big. You hear me sniffle every once in a while. It's not because I've got a cold. It's because I have the sinuses from you know where. Like I said, it's nothing more fun than having an outside hobby you love. Now see, I got a zigzag again, but I'll check this because it's in the 80s, which probably means it's just a big can. See how big that is? See, that thing is about at least 5 to 6 inches in length or circumference. And since I'm park detecting today, that is not going to be something that's going to be good for me. You relic hunters, you know, your size of objects is pretty much variable. So it doesn't really apply to you, but I guess for some of us jewelry guys and coin guys, it does. $83. I bet you this is another penny. Maybe a dime, though. There you go. I can look at it. I can scratch it up without digging. Come on, be a dime. Another dime. Jackpot. In my area, silver is very rare. This is like that. These are young parks, and even as age go, this is a young city. You know, when you go up into the area where some of the guys I love to watch hunt are. Boy, that was a nice sound if I can find it again. Nah. Thought it was high 80s, but it's low 80s and it's large. I'll just dig this up as an example. Well, watch it be a big chunk of gold. There it is. See, I can't even budge it. It's a big piece of something in there, but I'd have to get a full-size shovel to get it out of there. So, and with this, I can just press it down, put a little. So pretty weak. Let me go across this other side and hit it a little bit. At least I've hit a few coins. Nothing impressive, hopefully enough so this doesn't become boring. I don't actually see many people up in this area of the park, so this sounds large. You see here, if the TRX get that far up above it, then it's a large or heavy piece of junk. See that high? That's different from TRX and all the rest. The weather's getting good, so all my tot lot hunts are off. There are going to be kids around, and you know, the one detector's rule is do not be around when kids are around. Not only is it just basically annoying, it just doesn't make sense. That's a weird one. Don't know what that is. Let me move the detector to the side. Yeah, I'll take a little exploratory dig, but this is way too big. Here we go. Big piece of junk, maybe. There it is. It's just a screw cap, but screw cap's also pinpoint large. I knew it was a little weird, so see there it's gone. See how large that thing pinpointed? Even if it's not a piece of metal and it's a screw cap, you really don't go wrong sometime restricting the size of stuff that you're digging. About the only way you can cherry pick in detecting is on size. But if it's reading quarters and it's large, unless your machine is very fast and reactive, I guess in there, and where you can hear a very small separation between signals, then you should probably dig it, because there's a chance you're looking at a stack of coins or a too crackly, probably a piece of iron, you know, or a stack of coins, or a small circumference or large circumference coin spill. So. Or maybe it's just the same general range as silver, a big hunk of silver. And I don't know what this is. It sounds reasonably coin size. A little bigger than coin size, but it's worth a dig because the numbers are pretty good. So I'll take a quick look, thinking it might just be a big piece of foil or a screw cap. Once again, you see what I say? Screw caps and foil. There's a piece of foil I dropped. Screw caps and foil, always large pieces of foil and screw caps. Always large. The large piece of foil because it's large. Screw caps because I don't know. They just always show large. I'll let the guys with a more scientific bent to their detecting give an explanation. I just accept the reality. Well, there's really nothing much out here. Nope, too large. I guess I'll work my way out of here in a bit. It's way too big. But the numbers are good, so let me take a quick look. No, you see that? See how far I can get above with my TRX? The TRX is the only pinpointer I know where you can do the lift the coil method sometime to figure out that the target's worth digging. I hate 70s on this machine. Hate 70s on most machines that have this same range. I don't think, but there's a chance it could be something good, so I've got to dig for it. Yep, there it is. Chunky piece of foil, which is where it is 99.9% of the time. That's also the zinc range, so it could be a big chunk of gold. Well, I'll wander out here in the open area for a while and see if anything to be found out here. This is a lunch hunt. I don't have a lot of variety of places I can actually go and get back to in the length of a lunch period. So I have to figure out new ways to detect the areas around me. I actually think that's been helpful to my detecting because I've learned to look into new areas. That's a 50. There it is, a little tiny piece of foil. I bet you that's it. Well, it's hard to believe it was in the 20s last week. Now it's I got a little jacket on and I'm getting hot. And it sounds like bad numbers, but a good signal, so that means I dig. Yep, and that's what it is, a medium-sized piece of a can lid. Or a piece of can slaw, in other words. Looks like they're getting ready for some little party up here. I see a propane gas bottle, and so looks like there's going to be some barbecuing going on in a little while. Zigzag, too big. It's too big and not good numbers. If they're good numbers and too big, I will dig them anyway. I rarely notice activities over here, but it's a large flat area next to an area where there's quite a bit of activity. But I've beaten that area with like a drum, so I'm not sure there's much left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out this way and cut across here and see if I can find anything else that might be here. That's ought to be about coin size, but that low 80s is not usually a good number. About the best I could do would probably be, looks like I'm hitting a piece of metal under here, or a piece of can. Dag nabbit. It's amazing that thing pinpointed so small, a big piece of can. Okay. Don't always work, but if you keep your size under control, maybe you can avoid digging a lot of unnecessary holes. When you got a little age on you like I have, just the fact you don't have to bend down, you can bend down 50 times instead of 80 times is a major accomplishment. in the 80s again. Boy, there's a lot of big pipes and things around here. You see that? That's a huge metal object there. I've run across that once or twice before. It's one of the reasons why I stopped detecting this area for a while until I learned, until I decided I could get around that stuff, and then I found a few things out here. The only thing I found that's jewelry form is a piece of a heart. In fact, a heart locket, but it's made out of junk metal. Whoa. Those are good numbers. Boy, but it feels big. I hope it's not another can. No, it's not. That's a shiny quarter to be that deep. Oh. Okay, what have I got over here? Maybe another little. Oh, look at this. Whoa, look at her. Ha ha. Another quarter. 2 more dimes. Nice little spill. Let me take another look at this. That's a 95-cent spill. Nope, that's it. Okay. Shoot. That's big. Zigzag, zigzag. Let me count that spill down here again. Was that 95 cents? Hold on. A quarter? 2 dimes. 2 quarters, 2 dimes. That's only a 70-cent spill. You know what I was thinking? Yeah, well, it's not bad. I had an illusion of another quarter there. And maybe I can get another quarter or two during the rest of my hunt here. That's a little large, but it's in the 80s, so I never learned, so I'll take a look. That's a pretty high one. Thinking let's see what I got here. I'm thinking it's a piece of foil. And it's not a piece of foil. It is a door. What is it, a door hold or door snap? At least it's better than most of the things I do when I get a slightly oversized door. You notice that was only slightly oversized. It doesn't take a lot of time before you begin to feel slightly oversized. A coin or ring signal got a very definitive bing that after a while you will begin to pick up. Now that definitive bing is also the same bing you get when you are looking at a pull tab, or the ring off a pull tab. So once again, you know, you're still going to be digging pull tabs when you look for that definitive sound. But maybe you can avoid things that are larger than pull tabs by some measure. So I'm not going to make it an immediate measure, because if it's a little large, I'm digging it. Because you never know what kind of pendant or even a very thick rolled up chain might produce in the sound department. See, this is a little wash area, so everything drains down here. So I found nothing down here of any value. It's just so much crap that gets down this way. But I'm not, see, that's why I'm not digging this. See how big it is? You know, good rain, and voila, you got all sorts of crap in this little swale. That's a 55-56. It's close enough to a nickel signal that a dig is required. Nope, there's that little small aluminum tab. See, about nickel size. But it rang lower. 58 is usually a nickel. And that's one of the reasons this is one of the best machines there are for VDI. Because with some rare exception of a very deep nickel, nickels are usually in the 57, 56, 57, 58 range. And they rarely go above that. There's nobody at the tot lot, but I still don't really go to tot lots when the weather's good. So I'm just going to wait until the weather's bad. I know there are no kids, and no kids are going to be driving up. I don't mean like thunder and lightning. I mean it's a little bit colder, maybe even a little rainy, and I'm out with one of my waterproof machines, either the AT Pro or the Deus when I've got it in its pouch. That's a little bit large, but I'll just do a quick exploratory dig here. Yeah, it's beginning to look a little large. There it is, the can. You know, I've almost got to the point where when I say it's a little large, I just don't dig it, because without variance, it's going to be too large. Well, that's probably going to end it for the day. I'm going to be going up here a bunch of people, and I have my camera glasses on, and I look pretty much like an idiot. So I'm going to take these off, and if I find anything, I'll either record it with the camera or my handheld camera. Because as always, I will detect my way all the way out to my car. So I will see you later if I don't find anything else.